Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. My name is Lisa and today this is an unboxing, as you would have seen in the title. This literally turned up by the postman about 2 minutes ago. I've grabbed it, I've come on in, I've got the dogs in, they're with me on the sofa. So we're going to open this together, and this is October's Roccabox. Okay, so then I've got a little stabby thing. So this is how Roccabox now comes. It doesn't come with the plastic mailing sort of bag anymore. It just comes in this box. It looks a little more recyclable. Does that make sense? With it being sort of just the kind of coloured plastic, the coloured cardboard, it isn't as vibrant. It's not plasticky or anything like that. So I hope that that's a sort of sustainability issue that they've gone for. They do have a sticker just there, so I will slice that off and then we'll get into it. So I believe, yeah, all their new boxes have this new three-way design, which is interesting. It does mean it's totally recyclable. By the way, if you want to try Roccabox, there's a discount code down in the description, so have a look down there. I think I get some Rocca points which I can use to get boxes later if I decide to carry on with this, which I'm not sure about. Today's going to be a really interesting one. So Roccabox, if you don't know, is now £15 plus £3.95 postage and packing. So combined, this box is £18.95. Now they did put the price up last month, and there's been quite a bit of controversy online on all the forums, because you know what internet forums are like. All of that's been happening online about the price increase and whether it's been worth it and whether people are continuing, blah, blah, blah. So let's get into October's box. So here we go. As always, it's really beautifully packaged. There is a little, oh, there's two little leaflety things inside. And I've just seen one item. So we'll have a look at that as we go. So we've got a Virgin Wines offer, standard, a green box, £20 offer, plant-based supplements and skincare, whatever, and then you get your Roccabox leaflets, which they really do seem to change it up quite a bit. It says here, most of us have returned to some level of normality during the last few weeks. Summer is over, but with that comes a welcome return to routine. It says summer is over, sob. No, summer is over, yay, because autumn is here, which means it's nearly Halloween, yay. I'm so excited. Anyway, so yeah, there's a whole really long blurby thing there. And there's the thing to be a Roccababe of the month, which is just their social media thing. So anyway, I'll put the Roccabox links down below. So if you click where it says show more and then scroll down, there's a section there with discount codes. Right, let's get into it then, shall we? I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I've already seen one of the items. So I am going to pull each item, talk about it, and then go for the next one. So this is Paul and Joe Protecting Foundation Primer Makeup Base Serum. Right, is it just a primer or is it a foundation? It's got a shade number there. It says 02. Oh no, this is going to be interesting. Now it's Japanese. It's got SPF 50, so that sounds funky, I guess. Yay, just what you want in autumn. Now this does look tinted. Oh, I mean, this is quite nice. This is quite nice. It is a glass bottle. It's a frosted glass bottle, and it's got kind of a, I guess that's a leaf kind of design on it. That's really nice. And the lid is quite like textured and things, and it's got the logo printed on the bottom, and there's the same thing on the design on here on the lid. So this feels quite bougie, actually. This feels quite, I don't know why I'm sniffing it, but this does feel like a higher end product than some of the ones we've had recently. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about is that it is a very specific colour, isn't it? I mean, I know I am pasty as all how, especially after, you know, being indoors for 2 years, but let's have a little look. So this is a foundation primer. Now, oh, it's definitely tinted. Right. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm really not sure how I feel about this. In fact, let's just see. So there you go. You can see on the back of my hand, I mean, it blends in really nicely. But it does have, I mean, I don't know whether you can see, it does have ever such a sheer colour to it. Which I think I mean, it seems to match me really nicely. I don't remember picking a shade. I don't remember picking a shade. I do know there was an email that came through talking about there was going to be a bonus item, like a food item that had nuts in, and did we want to opt in or out of that? And I did opt out of that. Because being on Slimming World, I don't know what the treat's going to be. If it's something chocolatey and all the rest of it, I would rather they go, here's a drink, or here's, you know, a tiny little travel size makeup brush, rather than something that I'm not going to eat. But that's the only thing I can remember there being an option for. So this is going to be really interesting. I mean, I think they know our skin tone. I think when you sign up for Roccabox, like a lot of the beauty boxes, you've got to fill in like, my hair colour is this, my skin concerns are aging, in my case, or, you know, dry skin or whatever. So I hope that at some point I said that I was fair skinned, like light alabaster to fair skinned. And that's why I've got this one. I'm going to have to look at that. But anyway, let's have a look at what the little leaflet says about that product. Right, it is a full-size product and it's worth £28. Wow. Right, it says, we genuinely believe this product will transform your mornings. It's a primer, yes, so it'll make your foundation sit better, wear longer, and basically look more flawless. But it's also more than that. What you get from this gorgeous product is a serum consistency. I mean, it feels really lovely. That hydrates and moisturizes the skin. A lightweight coverage that smooths over pores and delivers a subtle glow. I mean, yes, it has got a nice glowy element on my skin. I'm just a bit concerned about, like, this box is available for anybody to buy. This will be absolutely no good for my next door neighbour. It would also be absolutely no good for my friend Kirsty, who is also fairly pale, but tends to catch slightly more sun than I do. So her skin tone is slightly darker than mine. And this for her would be horrendous. So, yeah, I mean, it says that this basically performs 4 key functions: skincare, coverage, primer, and SPF in one product. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will absolutely try this. I might put it on my face. I haven't done my makeup today. We're actually going to the tip later to go and dump some stuff. We've got an appointment, because you've got to make an appointment now to dump your rubbish. But anyway, so I will put that on a little bit later and I will let you know what I think. Yeah, £28. I mean, I'm happy to try it, and it's definitely not a product that I would buy myself, being a cheap, basic human being. I would not buy that myself, to be honest with you, not at £28. Right then, so the next item is by Floss. I have had, what's it called, lip glosses by them in the past, in sub boxes. I don't think I've ever seen this brand, you know, in the wild, out and about. And it does say Villa on it. And it's the Concierge cheek and lip tint. Okay, I quite like cheek and lip tints, you know. I use the Jekka Black one. They've got some little play pots, and some of their colours are really vibrant. But there's like a really nice peachy pink colour, which works really well for me if I'm doing a kind of no makeup day. You know, you just want a minimal, you know where you're just like, I don't want to glam up, but I just want my skin to look a little bit better, because maybe I'm going to be on Zoom, or maybe I'm going to be doing, you know, I need to go to the shops for an hour, but I don't want to do a full face, and I'm not really going out, and I'm not really fussed. Things like this are great for that, or at least the Jekka Black one. I haven't tried this one. So this is in the shade Villa, as I say. Now it has got some, how'd you get, oh, right, so it's obviously, I go to pull it off and it's going to be a twisty cap. So there we go. It's oh, I mean, this is metal. Is it metal? Yeah, I think it's metal. That's quite a nice shade. That looks really nice. Right, okay, so all of that primer's there. So I'll tell you what, let's do a little bit just here where there's no primer. Oh, look at that. That's definitely a shade that I can get behind. And as I'm saying that, I'm now looking for a mirror. Have I got my little mirror here? Oh, even better. I've got a hand mirror here. I've been filming some makeup videos, so yeah. Right, let's have a little look on the lips. Okay. That's a bloody good colour. It's like my lip colour, but just a little bit more uniform. It just kind of... Oh, I like that. Right. Sorry, I got all distracted. I got all excited over a new lip product. But that's what it looks like on my hand. So let's just see if I was to use this as a cheek blush. See now, you see on my cheeks, that would probably, let me try and blur that, like half of that out. Yeah, on my cheeks, that would be too dark. Look at that. So no good on my cheeks, but on as a lip product, that actually feels really nice. The only thing is, that would be really annoying because I'd want to go, and you've got to go and twist. But don't get me wrong, it feels very moisturizing. It feels very, very nice actually on the lips. I don't think there's a flavour to it. Right, what was that? The full size. It's a full size. That's worth $15.99. Okay, I do quite like Floss as a brand, or at least the products I've tried from them. So yeah, this is, so it comes in the shades Sandals, Marigot, and Villa. So I'm glad I got that one. It says, a makeup artist once told me that one of the quickest and most flattering ways to pull your look together was to use the same colour on both your lips and cheeks. With the right shade, it gives a really real looking flush of colour, instantly lifts your complexion, and the universal use of colour, particularly if the colour is fairly sheer, appears tailored, glossy and modern. Okay, yeah, no, I kind of agree with that. It says this gorgeous chunky chopstick. I'm saying nothing. Look, we've just hit the monetization thing on this channel, right? The last thing I'm going to do is give a whole load of innuendo. So I will just do this. You can imagine my thoughts in there. Right. So where was the chopstick? This chunky chopstick, it's become such a staple in my makeup bag. Simply glide its hydrating tint effortlessly onto lips and cheeks, and then blend quickly with your fingers for a seamless and last all day finish. I've got to say, I mean, it feels like, on my lips, it just feels like quite a nice hydrating bullet lipstick. So that's really cool. Hi, I'm just popping in to remind you to hit the subscribe button and then click your bell icon, change your settings to all, that way YouTube should notify you each and every time I upload a video. But if you would like to support myself and this channel just a little bit more, you can always go across to buymeacoffee.com/BeyondAuthentic, where you can in fact buy me a coffee. Thank you so much for those of you that are supporting me. It really helps what I do here on the channel. Right then, the next item, what have we got? What's this? This is, oh, Ico London Lash Alert. This is a bloody good mascara. So I was getting Glossybox in 2019 and 2020, and Ico was quite a regular brand within Glossybox because I believe they were part of the Hug group. They were part of the same like parent company. So we used to get these in quite a few of them, but I haven't had Glossybox in quite a while, and I don't think I've had a new one of these again in quite a while. Now the Lash Alert is my favourite one of their moisturizers, of their mascaras. It was really good. They do a black lash one or something it's called. They do various mascaras, but this one I always like, so I'm happy to have this. But you can see they've got a really big curved wand, and that curved wand is absolutely ideal for my quite big eyes, so that is absolutely fantastic. So let's see what it says in here about that. Oh, it is a travel size. Really? I'm sure that's the same size that unless I bought a travel size, I don't know. But these are really good. And I also like the fact that because it's squeezable, you can kind of squeeze the product down. When you start to get low on it, you can squeeze the product down the tube and then kind of get all the mascara around it. So yes, you get a bit more your product. You don't have to like scrape the edges like a normal mascara. Anyway, this has a retail value of £10. That is right. So it is a trial size, because I think their full sizes are 15, something like that. But it's a decent size travel size, so I don't mind that, especially with mascaras. Now, if you've been watching this channel, and if you're watching it when we had the makeup content on the Beyond Authentic channel, you will know that I am scathing about travel size and sample size products in these boxes, because I think, you know, in this case, I paid $18.95 for this. I don't want a load of freebie samples. However, the one exception to that in fact, there's two exceptions, and we've had two of them in the thing, even though that lip stuff was full size. One is a lipstick. So a mini lipstick, like how often do you go through a lipstick, like from start to nub? You really don't, do you? So a little sample size lipstick or travel size lipstick I am fine with. And the other one is mascaras, because you're only supposed to be using them for 3 to 6 months anyway before you bin them. And with everything happening in the world, and with my rather ridiculously big makeup collection, mascaras are going to be going way off and like years out of date before I even get round to using half of them. So having a travel size mascara, particularly if it's a brand that you're not going to see everywhere, if it's not like one of the drugstore brands, I can get behind. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Right then, let's have a look. We've got a tubey thing. Oh, it's not a tube. It's, what's this? Oh, this looks familiar. Hang on a second. Monu Skin. It is. We've had this before. This is the, I don't know where it came from actually. It might have come from a Roccabox. Might have come from a Roccabox mystery box. So obviously they've got a whole bunch of these. But this is the Monu Skin exfoliating enzyme. And I think I remember this being quite good. It is full size and this has a retail value of £35. Holy crap, they've up there. You see, last month's box was the first one that they increased the price. And to be honest with you, I was left a bit cold. This month, we've got what? £28 there, £35 there. So what's that? That's a lot. Hang on, my brain's got to do the calculations. So that is 63. The lip product, the lip and tint thing, that's another 16 on top of that. So 63, that's 79. The travel size ICO, that's 99. So yeah, so that's 99. So we're already at nearly £100 for an £18.95 purchase. And then I think I've got one more item in here, which is the... so it was the WH Smith effect. What's this? It's the My Kitco 120 Pro My Precise Crease Synthetic Hair Brush. Right. Oh, I see what they've done. I see what they've done. There's a photo here. That's a little bit sly. See this photo? I thought there were two brushes. I thought you got one big fluffy and one little one. But no, there is just the one brush, and it's just a little detailing kind of mini blender eyeshadow brush. So that is absolutely fine. That is, I'm happy to have that. What's the retail value for that? £14 for one brush, and it's synthetic. Okay, this better do my makeup for me. I'm telling you, this better be one of those that you dip your brush in and then mysteriously it levitates in midair. Leviosa, not Leviosa. And then does your eyes for you. You know, where you just sit here and it goes. One of them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really happy to have it. I'm happy to try it. But again, do you know what? Apart from, unless a brush is like stupidly expensive, and this isn't up there with the stupidly expensive type brands, then I don't really notice a difference between like the better quality Makeup Revolution brushes, the Morphe brushes, you know, the ones that are like between £3 to £7 each, that sort of range. I don't really notice a difference between any of those, no matter what the brand is, all the way up to the, okay, this brush is now £40 each, you know, up to that level, with the one exception being some of the really nice old school MAC brushes, not the new ones, because the new ones I've really not liked. But back in the day, a MAC makeup brush was the pinnacle. That was, oh, that was the chef's kiss. It really was the chef's kiss of makeup brushes. But anyway, that is our last item in the box. And then the freebie, oh, okay, right, I don't mind that they've done this because this could go in the little Halloweeny thing. So whatever the nut item was, they've swapped out for a little tiny packet of Haribo Tangfastic. I mean, I've got to say, or Tangfastics, I've got to say, in all honesty, that's really underwhelming. What they could have done is to have got some of the Halloween type Haribos. That might have been a little bit more, oh, it's cute because it's October. But overall, you know, thank you. It's a freebie. I'm not going to complain, even though it's going to go in the tub for the kids when they all come around at Halloween. So then, so what was I up to? £99, and then this is another 14 on top. So with all of these unboxings, I like to give you my star and my dud. So they have to be from the box. They can't include the freebies. It's just got to be the items that we basically pay for, right? So my star item this month for Roccabox has got to be the Ico mascara. I'm really glad to have another one, you know. And I didn't even expect that reaction until I saw it, and I was like, oh, I remember this was really, really good. So yeah, this is really cool. I like it. I like how it coats my lashes. I think it's just a really, really good mascara. And as I say, because I don't have so many beauty boxes now, I don't get as many. So I'm really happy to have that. My dud item, oh, this is really hard because I'm not sure how they got the skin tone element of it. It's going to be this makeup primer. because don't get me wrong, right? That on my skin, I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, look here. This is where I put it. You see how nice and glowy that looks? And there's just a little bit of like a healthy glowy coverage. It looks really nice. It's still got a little bit of tackiness, so I think it will work nicely as a primer. But you could easily just put a little bit of like powder on that just to powder that down. And that would be fine for me. So for me, that's a really good product. However, for other people, it depends on the option. I'm not sure whether this would work for most people, let alone all people. You know what I'm saying? Because it is so pale. So for that reason and that reason alone, even though for me it's a perfect fit, this would have to be my dud. But there you go, everybody. Those are my thoughts on the Roccabox for October. This video is not sponsored. I pay for this myself. I nearly wasn't going to, but I am going to extend this for another month, or keep it going for another month, because I've got to say I love pretty much all of these products, and I am really happy to give them a go. And so for £18.95 for over 100 and what was it, 112, 113 pounds worth of products, I think that's pretty damn good, to be honest with you. So yeah, those are all my thoughts on October's Roccabox. What are yours? Let me know down in the comment section. What would your star item be, and what would your dud be? So if this turned up on your doorstep, what would you go yay, and what would you go meh about? Let me know that down in the comment section. If you've liked this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And if you haven't already, you can always hit the subscribe and your bell icon and be part of the Chub Club sub club here on Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. But that is it from me today, and as I always say, stay you, stay safe, stay authentic, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.